Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to On the Sideline. This is your coach. It's Coach P, another coach talk. In my notes right here that I've got in front of me, what I'm going to be doing in this coach talk here is I'm going to go over the tryout team selection, right? I'm also going to talk about the positional skill sets that I believe that these position players should have, okay? Now, we have to understand that the most important factor to consider when choosing a team is positional skill sets. There's no team will be successful if the team is filled entirely with guards or with just tall players, okay? So you need to choose a combination of players that can fill each of the 5 positions on the floor. And I hope that I can describe these positions at my best, okay? Now I'm gonna start with the point guard, okay? And again, I'm always gonna mention 12-team or 12-man roster because typically that's what we see, okay? So I'm gonna start off with a point guard. You should have at least 3 point guards. These players will be your primary ball handlers. They should be comfortable dribbling and passing the ball under heavy defensive pressure. The point guard will be your team's quarterback on the floor. So they should have a general understanding of basketball strategies and have the ability to direct their teammates on the floor and execute set plays, okay? Your PGs must have strong on-ball defense, being able to contain their opponent off the dribble. Shooting range and general scoring ability are important, I'd say, but they're not really essential. Most important to me, the point guard should be able to penetrate off the dribble and distribute the ball to other players in high scoring areas of the court, for example, under the basket, okay? And I'm going to finish with the PG, saying that your point guard should be mentally tough. He'll be often called upon to handle the ball in high pressure situations and should be confident in this role, okay? That's your PG. Moving on to my shooting guards. Again, on 12-man roster, we're going to go with 2 shooting guards, okay? So your shooting guards will be sometimes be called upon to handle the ball instead of the PG, instead of your point guard. So they should also be comfortable in the open court under defensive pressure, and shooting guards should be able to shoot the ball from the outside, preferably with 3-point range. They should have the ability to score off the dribble, defend well, and finish on the fast break, on those transition, all right? So we've covered the point guard, the PG. We've covered the shooting guard, or SG, okay? I'm going to move now to my next position, which is a small forward. On your roster, again, I'm always thinking about 12 players. You should have at least 2 small forwards. These players should be versatile with the ability to play either the off guard or power forward position. Small forwards will be called upon to score the ball, so they should have a variety of offensive skills. They should be comfortable enough with the ball to help break full court pressure if necessary, and they should have a scoring range from at least 15 feet. Okay, so ideally, your small forward is a slasher with the ability to beat his defender off the dribble and score in the lane. You should also be able to move without the ball and get up the floor on fast breaks, on those transitions. All right, you're gonna often hear me speak about transition. For me, transition is extremely important. Okay, we always want to work on our transitions. And lastly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a combination here. Okay, so I'm going to speak about the power forward position while also mentioning the center position. Okay, so I'm grouping these 2 positions together because their skill sets, if I look at high school level and below, will generally be the same, okay? So the power forwards and centers are generally your tallest players. You'll need 4 or 5 of these players on your 12-man roster. They should be strong and physically aggressive, allowing them to defend against your opponent's largest players. So post players should be effective rebounders with the ability to establish and maintain position under the basket. The most effective post players will possess good footwork and soft hands. They should be able to finish around the basket with heavy defensive pressure, I'd say. And their shooting range and ball handling abilities are nice bonuses, but by no means are they essential for their position of playing power forward or center, okay? So identifying the presence of these skills is best accomplished using a drill called station, all right? So I'm gonna have to post that drill up when I have a minute, but it's a really good drill to establish those positions. Like always, if you have any comments or questions, you know exactly what to do. You want to make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you never miss any of my videos, whether they be my play videos, my drills, or my coach talks. And you want to make sure that bell is on so you always receive my notifications. Until next time, everybody, from On the Sideline, this is your coach, Coach P. Ciao for now.